Came live. I need to take my ass to bed. What you doing, Brayton? That's what I need to be damn doing. That's what I'm getting ready to do. Shit. I've been laying down all day. I got everything to do my son's bathroom, but I just ain't even do it. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to put up these damn black lights. My short ass. Oh, you been cutting up trees. Hey, Brittany. Oh, shit. I'm tired of this damn rain. Shit. Been raining and thundering all day. Hey, Sarah. Oh, yeah, excuse me, I'm yawning. It is past my damn bedtime. Man, resting. I went to the grocery store earlier and got me some orange juice and a whole bunch of fruit and shit and snacks and stuff. And I've been resting. Oh, thank you. Oh, hell no, Jeep. I ain't finna be in no grocery store no 3 hours. I know exactly what the hell I'm going in there to get and getting out. Hell, I went and got me some fruit, some snacks, some candy, dog food, and got the hell out. I bet you she do like to shop. Oh, thank you for the heart, man. I went into that live, didn't know what the hell I was getting myself into. Auntie. Brayton, we don't hear you.
Sorry, I fell asleep for a second.
Oh, shit.
Jeeping. If you had some motherfucker phone you done fucked up, you should have called me. I'd be happy to fucking come busting up in the fucking Walmart.
Oh, hell to the no. She had a stalker today, y'all.
Y'all ain't gonna believe the encounter I had. I almost
No,
called you for backup, but
I won't be surprised by fucking nothing. You attract the craziest motherfuckers you ever meet in your life.
because I knew that you were out cutting trees and that you would choke me if I called for help
Well, hell no, I just fucking just brought the chainsaw in Walmart with me.
Okay,
Damn.
let me ask all of y'all, and even y'all in the chat. Have you ever been minding your own business, grocery shopping, doing your own thing, not talking to a soul, and you're there looking innocently for some Ziploc bags, and some strange man comes up and says, "Oh, you look fit." And then he holds his phone out and he says, "Is this you on Facebook?" And he had my Facebook account pulled up.
Mm-mm.
And then
Nope,
he
I'd have cut
asked
his
me,
thumbs off right there.
and then he started asking me about my thyroid disease. And I'm looking at him,
Oh,
and
hell
he pulls his collar of his t-shirt down, and he had just had his thyroid took out. And I'm looking at him like he got three heads, and he's asking me all these personal questions. And y'all, I could not get away from him for
Mm-mm.
nothing.
Nope, I
I
would
can't
have
go to the
fucking cut
grocery
his
store with
vows.
my son. My son, he'll cuss. Why are you looking at my mama's butt?
Well, how did this man, a stranger, have me pulled up on his phone and come up and shove his phone up in my face and ask me if that
Because
was me?
the new phones, they have it to where, like, if you're walking by someone, it automatically, like, it's like a Bluetooth thing.
Oh, Savvy, he's friends with all your people. He's friends with Laura and Brent and all. His name's Mark Warlaw. He's a big hunter. Do you know him, Brayton?
I've heard the name, but also
He's
for future reference, don't fucking say people's names on live.
well. He told me he wasn't on TikTok, so I don't care. It was weird. And now I've been getting messages from Messenger. It just says from someone asking me, how you doing? And hey, good looking. And I'm like, oh God, I ain't even been
Tell
responding.
tell him tell him you'll meet up, and you just send him my fucking address.
Okay, so
Savvy says she know him.
is he weird? Savvy, get in a box.
Well,
Get
he
in a
ain't
box.
fucking normal if he's doing that shit.
No, I mean, I have never in my life had a strange man just shove his phone up
She
my
said
face.
no red flag. She said she'll send you details. Oh
Oh
Lord.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ on a motorbike.
Brighton, tell Patsy the last time me and Savannah encountered that dude at Walmart parking lot. We started chasing him and he was chasing us, and we wound up in the sheriff's department. Well,
Oh Lord.
and Savannah looked on the wall and she started hollering. She was panicking. She says, "There he is." And he was wanted for being a something, something predator.
Well,
And he was,
they called me and they're like, this guy's been following us through the store. He followed us to the car and now he's following us in his car. And I said, well, fucking don't go home.
so
Savvy,
I
you
got,
gotta hit the gas button at the bottom, baby.
so I got my car turned around where I was following him, getting his license plate number. And Savannah was, he'd been following me around at red lights and he'd always roll his window down and say,
Savannah,
"What model is that
hit the
car?"
little button that says guest
Yes.
request.
There we go.
Uh,
Mm-mm.
OG Pookie, you don't even fucking have the slightest idea.
Do what? What did OG Pookie say?
She said that's crazy. Whenever I was 16, we had some dude. My dad was out of town with work. Had some dude literally as I shut the back door started shouldering the door and tried to break the door in. Well, I gave him a good old checkmate. I grabbed 357 pencils off the counter and went out the front door and met the some bitch.
Damn.
Hey, Bray, you remember that one time Dad's truck got broke in and they stole his pew pew and his computer, and then me and you staged a scene out in the driveway, and we sat in your truck all night eating and waiting for him to come back.
I don't remember that.
I do. Oh, we
Yeah,
done some.
what
Okay,
TikTok
so
done did now?
Steph,
I'm just waiting.
okay, tell me about the red flags.
I
Um,
know. I was just saying your fucking username.
okay. That individual you encountered at Walmart today, Mom, he
It
used
was the red.
he used to work out at the gym with me and Mary Beth back.
Oh, he was telling me how much weight he could lift and all. He told me his whole fucking life story.
Oh my God. He is the biggest weirdo in the county. And he talks so much. Mom, he lived 3 houses down from where John and I live now. But he
Oh,
and his
God.
wife just went through a divorce.
Oh, God.
Well,
And
bless her heart.
he's dating. Okay.
Oh Lord, have mercy. I'm single and this guy's dating somebody.
No,
This
listen.
is getting deep. I attract them, y'all. I can attract winners. I can attract winners.
You know, cousin Brent,
Yeah.
his ex-wife.
Yes.
This man is supposedly seeing his ex-wife's mom now.
Oh, is that the one she left and went to that ball game and didn't go to her daughter's recital?
Yeah, but her mom is who that man that encountered you at Walmart today is supposedly dating.
Oh.
And she's like almost like 76 or something.
Oh,
Holy
God.
Moses on a rocket-powered pogo stick.
He told me he was 59.
Yes, he is. That's right.
He
But
asked me how old I was.
her mom that he is supposedly seeing and hanging out with is 76 because he does CrossFit. So he's up there at that CrossFit gym with all those people.
And bound for me to
Damn. He just trying to get that. He just trying to dabble in that Social Security.
Yeah.
and down for me to have on a crop top and a pair of yoga pants today.
Well, that's your fault, not anybody else's.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
He want people to be. He want to be in them wheels.
He wanted
I
to,
would.
he
I
wanted
was
to,
straight
he
up.
wanted to know how much I worked out.
Oh my
I
God.
hit that
Did
some
you
bitch
tell
in
him
the
you're on
face, and
restrictions?
I will punch him straight in the back of his face.
Well, I told him I was on a 10-pound weight limit. I started talking about my husband like crazy. I started picking out my husband this, my husband that. I told him, I said, yeah, my husband can bench press more than you can when he told me how much he could.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Good
What?
job.
Is this the same? Is this the same guy that's in the nursing home?
Yeah, this is the same guy that y'all called for that you didn't say. We still hadn't told Dad you said he was in the nursing home. But
Don't,
yeah,
cause he gonna be pissed at me for saying he was in a fucking nursing home.
well, y'all know he works out every other day. And I told him, I said, yeah, my husband can lift more than you. I was trying to get him off of, he would not. Y'all, he would not leave me alone. It took an hour and a half for me to get away from him.
I believe it. He is awful. Awful. Mom, one time he got paired with me at the gym during workout classes because Mary Beth wasn't there. And in the middle of our workout, I said, if you don't stop making those sounds, I'm fixing to tell them to kick your ass out of here.
I told him if he didn't quit following me around, he was going to have to pay for my groceries.
The sounds he made while he was working out was like awful. It was
He was
awful.
he was doing grunting and these moaning sounds while he was talking.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my God, it was awful. Awful.
Hey, Mom, just a heads up. You me tell you next time what you need to do.
What?
You need to just throttle down and just let one fucking rip.
He
Please do.
pulled up his britches leg and showed me where his leg's been going numb.
I believe it.
What the fuck?
How do I always attract
Patsy, you ain't
these
got to send me
dingbats?
nothing. Thank you, though.
How do I always attract
Oh
these
my
dingbats?
goodness. I don't even, what does that mean? Thank you.
Thank you so much, Patsy.
Savvy, you got
So
your first
sweet.
coins.
What does that mean?
It's
You got-
coins, so you can exchange them for coins so you can send them to people.
Well, Patsy, thank you.
You welcome.
She like, you welcome.
We-
Patsy just sitting back listening to the fucking the stalker stories.
The Stalker Chronicles of me. Jeepin' Stalker Chronicles. That's going to be our next chapter. Well, is this going to be a problem, Savvy?
I can give Toby Tacoma a call.
Toby Tacoma's going to have to come out. You ain't told people about Toby.
His ex owns the veterinarian clinic up past my house.
The
He must have
sketchy
a
vet
record.
clinic.
It's a really good one.
I thought that last name sounded familiar.
Yeah, his ex is she's super, super nice.
What's her first name?
Elizabeth.
Or she ain't no doc.
Is that where we take Lady?
No, it's
Oh.
up past like the Lakeway
It's at
Animal
the
Clinic.
intersection by the Kubota place.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
before. It's that little
Okay.
white house.
It's by Eastwood Automotives. Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
He
we
must
just
have a
putting a
record.
whole fucking. We just putting a whole motherfucking tea. We putting a whole tea bag out there.
I was going to I wish I'd had a tea bag. I'd slapped him upside the head with it. I thought he was going to show me all of his body parts right there on the Ziploc aisle. Patsy, we've been
Oh,
looking for you live all day today. Every time I
All
See,
damn
I ain't
day.
got no common sense. I would have like, stranger danger. I would literally start screaming that in
Pat,
Walmart.
Patsy would have ran to the hunting aisle and grabbed a fucking whistle and
Oh,
started
yep.
blowing a rape whistle.
So, is this why certain ones would walk by and kind of give me a strange look? Because they probably knew who he was.
Yes.
Probably.
Oh, God. But
Probably
y'all,
got a record too.
he had me pulled up on his freaking phone and shoved it in my face and said, "Is this you?" And called it. He even called out my middle and maiden name.
Stranger danger.
You need to make your shit private.
And
That's
that
what
makes
I have told her for months.
me think he's been snooping around me a little more than he probably should be.
He probably watching. Say hi, motherfucker.
What's he gonna do if he finds out that he lives right down the road from you, Savvy?
He doesn't. They got a divorce and he had to move. And she sold
Oh.
the house. It's already resold.
He started telling me that he liked riding motorcycles. Now, y'all tell me how he didn't know that we were in motorcycles.
Now, I tell you this much.
Toby's
That
gonna have to
motherfucker.
come.
The last thing that some bitch wants is for me to give Toby a call.
You know, when I give you that phone call, you're gonna say, "Oh hell." Hey, at least he had his teeth. You know, that last one didn't have any front teeth.
Yeah, I mean, from an appearance standpoint, he's a clean cut individual. From
Yeah,
a mental standpoint,
he
he
looked
is
normal until he started talking.
he's in left field.
And he probably ain't got no damn teeth. Them probably damn dentures that are stuck to his damn.
He got them bitches glued in.
Yeah.
Savannah, you remember the dude, that Nichols guy that was chasing us around the Walmart parking lot? That was
Absolutely.
the predator offender
He
on the
was on the
poster.
most wanted list when we walked into the sheriff's department.
Yes. And I had to get a restraining order again. But you remember what Dad said when he walked in the sheriff's office and we're sitting there? He asked me, what did I do to him? And I said, well,
Yeah.
hell, I invited him over for dinner.
Damn.
He thought I did something to him.
And then y'all get this, 3 years later, I was running my own business in a different state from where I live, which is it's close, but that man walked in my store to do business at my store.
And then it wasn't long after that, in the county where Brayton works, he murdered and raped a woman, and he's in prison.
Oh
I
my
didn't know
gosh.
that.
He bunking with Big Bob.
Yep. Did I say those words right to where nothing would happen?
I just say the shit. If I get bananaed, it is what it is. It's just another
Well,
tally on the board.
I don't want to put no strikes up against Patsy.
Oh, that'd be
I've
right
done
knock you out.
I done lost 3 accounts. Fuck it.
Brayton,
Hey,
how have you lost 3 accounts?
Because we don't have
Because
no filter.
in the great words of Colonel Sanders,
Oh
fuck
my
it.
gosh. What is it?
get ready.
We don't
No,
have no
I
filters.
don't I don't give a shit.
I want to hear
He
it.
He had like about 500,000 followers at one time.
What the heck? What are you doing on your account?
Talking
He,
shit.
a bunch of people didn't like his conservative views and
And
Oh.
and they just blew my shit up because they didn't like it, and I just used it to my advantage.
Sarah, if you go through his like page and look at his videos, oh my god, they're so
Don't tell people that. I do not.
it's,
The damn dude
especially the
that
ones
owns
down
it.
at the bottom.
Okay.
The the
scroll to the
dude.
bottom.
I'm gonna do a
No.
deep dive on Brighton.
Let's not.
It's not.
They're
Oh,
so
The
good though.
but so like it got to a point on the other accounts, like I would go to my local bar, like a bar on the lake. Like we would go to it by boat at midnight. And I go to the bar and people would be like, "You that dude on TikTok?" And I'm like, "No the fuck I'm not. That ain't me."
yeah, if y'all go down to the bottom of his content, y'all find out his talent that he has.
Oh, Brighton, really?
What, I don't have a talent.
Yes,
Yes,
you
you do.
do.
I was telling
Oh,
Patsy about your talent this morning.
Mm-hmm.
what's his
The fuck are
talent?
you talking about?
We talk about you.
Singing and playing the
Talk
guitar.
about you.
Oh, there's no videos of that on my TikTok.
Well, I've got them. I can put them on mine.
I
Oh,
I
Jeepin',
will
yes,
block.
please.
I will fucking
No,
block
no,
you.
Are you
I
gonna
won't
block
do
me
that
too?
to you.
It won't be the first time you blocked her.
No,
She needs to stay in her lane.
Patsy, I'm right in there with you on his block list.
Yep. He still got my damn number blocked.
Well,
Damn.
if you quit calling me at fucking 10:30 at night on a weeknight,
Well, that's because I can't sleep and I want to hear your sweet nothings to go to sleep with you.
She wants
well,
to feel
I'm
that
glad
little ring
you
dingle in the
can't
back of.
sleep. So you can't sleep, so you want me to not be able to sleep neither.
Well,
She
you
wants you to
have to
make
drink to
that little
sleep with me.
dingling vibrate in the back of her
Let's
throat.
not let's not go back to let's not go back there. Holy Moses.
We had to get
It's
the
all,
hell off of that one.
Okay, let's go back to my chronicles. How am I gonna get this creeper off of my trail?
What?
Just
What
ignore
Chronicles?
him.
Okay, Savvy, do you know what he drives so I know what to look out for?
I think it's a big old Toyota.
It's probably a white van that says free candy on the side.
Listen,
Yeah.
is it like a Tundra, like a hunting truck?
Yeah, it's got a thing on the back like Brayton's truck.
Oh God, it was sitting beside me and it got tinted windows and it was running while I was putting my groceries in my Jeep.
That's
He was
creepy.
he was probably watching me and I didn't know that was him.
Hey.
What
Hi,
I
It,
mean,
Christy.
it don't help that you
it's,
got the most noticeable fucking vehicle in the county.
well, I think my hubby picked that out for me so I'd be easy to spot.
Thanks for the heart, man.
You drive a lifted neon fucking billboard sign.
Well, it's pretty.
Well, I mean, I didn't say it wasn't. See, that's where y'all like all this shit that sticks out. I'm rocking the fucking Paw Paw truck.
Hey,
My shit blends
I'll
in.
be,
That's why I don't get speeding tickets.
I'll be driving that damn thing over the top of his son of a bitch.
I put that 8,000 pound truck between his forehead.
Stranger
I guess
danger.
I
Stranger
guess I'm gonna
danger.
have to whoop my car out so I can outrun his ass.
Nobody notices me because I'm like Brayton. I stay
We
under the
got
radar with my
you,
vehicles.
you got the grocery getter, and I got the Paw Paw rig.
Hey, I don't have a fucking grocery getter, you ass.
No, but
Well, it blends.
Sav-
Okay, you got a basic white girl vehicle.
Savvy's
Okay.
got that big old Jeep. What is it? The Outlander? Is that it?
What
That's a
is it?
fucking Toyota.
No. What is Outlook? What is your Jeep called, Savannah?
That's the edition. I have a Grand Cherokee L, the long one with the third
Yeah,
row.
but
You got that long
everybody's
wheelbase
got
Jeep.
one. Yeah, everybody's got one of them in town, so you blend in.
Right. That's a good
I
thing.
never like. I always thought like I was super proud of my truck and thought it was fancy as shit. And then I sat in her car and I felt like a fucking peasant.
Damn.
Nobody really knows me in my car that much.
It's because you drive it twice a year.
I only drive it if it ain't raining. I'm not driving that car in the rain. And
I
it's
tell
been
you one car
raining.
I can't stand that's so ugly on the inside is them damn Teslas.
Oh, I don't like Teslas either.
They
Now
are so ugly.
my car is sharp. It's the Nissan Nismo Z.
Ooh, have y'all seen the new damn truck? Oh my god, the Denali truck.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's so
Hell
motherfucking
yeah.
gorgeous.
I love the new
Oh.
just the new Ford Expedition trimmer.
Mm-hmm.
Those things
Now
are
I like the
nice.
new Toyota 4Runners.
Oh yeah, I love a Forerunner.
My next rig, I want me a Denali 2500.
But
Do
now
it.
when I'm 92, I'm still gonna be driving a big old fat lifted Jeep.
But I'm also like I'm past the point of fucking trading every year and a half. To hell with that shit. I like paid off better than fucking new. Y'all can have all that new shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know your father. He thinks if something gets over 40,000 miles, it's ready for the junkyard.
Hell yeah, time to put tires on it, and he just trades the some bitch. Meanwhile, I drive 25,000 miles in the month of September hunting every year.
But you know the vehicles your dad's got and tell him what he drives every day.
So,
It's embarrassing.
well, it's not It's only embarrassing because of the shit that he's done to it.
I won't get in it.
So, like he always has like one of the sharpest lifted trucks, whatever that you can get. Never fucking drives it. You'll go to get in it, and the fucking battery will be dead.
Damn.
He don't want it to rain on it. He don't want a bug on it.
And so
Thank you for the
He
heart,
thought
D.
he thought the transmission was out because that's what they took. So he bought a baby blue, like fucking bluebird egg blue geo tracker that was
That was
sitting in a
set.
field all growed up because they thought the transmission was out of it. Well, when we went to pull the son bitch out of the weeds, the parking pin was hung up and it freed it up when I pulled it out with my truck. And so he bought this son bitch for $250
For the dog.
and got in it, transmission freed up, put a battery on it, it started, and he drove the son bitch home. Well, in the process of cleaning it up, found a damn $20 gift card to Subway in the glove box.
Damn.
And he's been driving it for 4 years. And he put a Jeep emblem on the back of it.
Yeah, and I told him I wouldn't be caught dead in that son bitch after he put a damn Jeep logo on the back.
I
Because
told
he
him that's
thought it was funny.
a tracker identifying as a Jeep.
I told him it's a wonder the damn cops don't pull his ass over thinking he's a dealer.
He has been pulled over for going too slow.
Damn.
And then he gets mad at me because I get pulled over all the time for speeding and I always get out of him. I got you out of one not long ago, Savvy, remember?
Yes, you did.
I
Well,
told you
I
I
got.
told you to sit quiet and don't open your mouth and I'd get you out of that ticket and I did.
Yeah, it's because you don't shut up long enough for them to have a fucking train of thought. They don't know what fucking day it is after they get done talking to you.
And these double D's help a lot too.
I didn't need to hear that.
Chill.
Hey,
Sorry.
I'm getting my money's worth out of them.
Well, y'all get mad at me. Hell, I'm the only person that I know of that can get pulled over by the same state trooper for the same thing twice in one day in two separate fucking vehicles and get a ticket both times.
Yeah, for not wearing your seatbelt.
Yeah, the first one cost me $20 and the second ticket cost me $100. And
Well, wear
then,
your damn
hey,
seatbelt.
well, I just said checkmate and I tinted the whole damn windshield, so now I don't get seatbelt tickets.
We like to speed in this family except for
So,
Dad and Mom.
So that same state trooper that wrote me 2 tickets in one day in 2 separate vehicles, he was the last person that pulled me over, and he pulled me over on the way to work one morning doing 29 over the speed limit.
Mm.
I hope we don't bore people with our stories.
And
Well,
when he
shit.
walked
I'm gonna
up,
tell y'all when COVID had just started. I swear I got out of a ticket every time. I'd write, I cannot let my window down. I have COVID.
Hell,
I can see you doing that.
I did. I wrote
that's
on a piece of
fucking
paper and I put it to the window. I said, I have COVID. Not let my window down.
that's fucking hilarious.
Epic.
that
And
is
I
the
got out of my
Patsy move if I've ever heard one.
So where I ended up, so I my well, it ain't gonna work now. Everybody knows it's a fucking scam.
Yeah.
There's
But so when that cop pulled me over for doing 29 over, he walked up and he goes, "Hey, Mr. Edlin, I'm so and so with Tennessee Highway Patrol," and I thought, "Fuck."
Hey, Antoinette.
And then he asked me why I was doing 29 over the speed limit, and I just started playing stupid because I had just put 37-inch tires on my truck. And I told him, I said, I was doing about 10 over. I said, but I
Oh,
guess
thank you, Tina.
these bigger tires, the speedometer is not right. Well, then he proceeds to get his notepad out and start doing a formula for me to figure out the difference in how much off uh my tires
speedometer.
are to my speedometer. And well, at this point he'd already given me a written warning, so I knew I wasn't gonna get a ticket. But so he's sitting there trying to explain the formula on how to figure out how much my speedometer's off, and I'm just playing stupid. And then when he got to the end, and I said, "Well, you did that formula wrong. That's not the right math." And he said, "What do you mean?" I was like, "I'm an engineer, and you fucked that up."
Damn.
You one
And
up.
he said, "Oh," he said, he's like, "So you knew your tires were off?" And I was like, "Not gonna lie to you, yes." He goes, "You deserve a warning." He said, "You played that shit out well."
I got a
Savannah, you
warning.
know who I'm talking about.
I don't think
Is it
so.
the dude that's at the country club?
Uh, he bald headed.
No.
JW?
His last, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I was
that's
given a
him.
warning one time and they made me write on the warning ticket, I promise not to speed anymore. That went over well.
I watched you give a cop Halloween candy to get out of a ticket one time.
Yeah, and you was on the
Damn.
phone with Dad hoping that I'd get the ticket. And I
Yeah, me
didn't.
and Dad
I
were
was
making
passing
bets.
3
Daddy is
cars.
making the bet. Me and Dad were placing bets. He bet me $20 that you was gonna get a ticket, and I bet him $20 you wouldn't, because you wouldn't shut the fuck up.
And I was passing 3 cars running 96 head on into the state trooper with his blue lights on, and I got out of it.
In a 45.
I did. It was Halloween time, and I had a hope. Oh
Fucking
God!
nut
Hey,
job.
that was the same one that when I got this blue Jeep. That was the same one when I got this blue Jeep when I was driving home from Lexington, and I was in that off ramp in a 55, and I was doing 78, and blue lights come on, and Dad put his seatbelt on, and I told him, I said, "Shut up, and I'll show you how it's done." And I got out of that one too. I told I told Dad, I said, "Go along with anything I say," and I said, "Don't hold it
Well,
against me."
well, do you remember when you had your initial surgery and they called you like
Which one?
the first one whenever I put the old power stroke in the wind?
Oh yeah, when we were running 90, because they called and told me to be there in an hour, and we lived an hour and 45 minutes away.
We made it though, didn't we?
We sure did. We made it there with a few minutes to spare.
And Dad told
We
me
was
there ain't no
rolling.
way in hell. He said there ain't no way in hell. I said, yeah. When you got crews on 110, you can get places.
We was blowing smoke now. It
Man,
was
I'm
black
telling you,
smoke in
all
them
y'all gotta do
tonight.
is write a little note on some damn paper and stick it to the window. Tell them shit. Tell them, say, I'm deaf. I can't hear you. I'm deaf. You gotta
Yeah,
write.
that my buddy
Say
tried
I
that
got
during a
Ebola.
DUI. My buddy tried that during a DUI, and it didn't work.
Oh, you talking about tater salad?
Yeah, well, so
Is
after,
that the
so
one?
when, now, hang on. So I'm not, I'm gonna say the story because I don't want you to accidentally say their name. Uh,
I won't.
so we'd been at the bar all night, and we've been friends with this dude since we were like 8 years old. None of us knew his middle name, so we're like, "Do you got a DD?" He's like, "Yeah, Drew's coming to get me." I'm like, "All right, we don't know who the fuck Drew is, but well, Drew is his middle name," and he got pulled over by a state trooper in the turning lane because he had to go to McDonald's to get a cheeseburger before he went home.
Damn.
And so and we got the damn dash camera footage of this. And so they get him out and tell him to start walking line, and he starts acting like his legs don't work, and he's grabbing his fucking legs with his hands and like manually moving his legs with his arms.
Oh my gosh.
And then they start asking him questions, and he starts pretending like he's deaf and dumb, and starts talking like this.
You see?
And so then they get him to the police department, and they said, they're going, I guess, whatever fingerprints, asking him questions, and they're like, "Do you have any aliases?" He goes, and I don't know if any of y'all have ever watched like the old Ron White stand-up comedy, but this is where this came from. Is I said, "Do you have any aliases?" He said, "Matter of fact, I do. My friends call me Tater Salad." To this day, whenever
Oh, that
whenever
y'all
his
know.
license plate gets ran over a scanner, it comes back to his name and it says known alias is Tater Salad.
Damn.
And
You
that's
gotta
what
be
was on
kidding
his
me.
mugshot that was put on mobile patrol.
Yeah, and so his nickname is Tater now.
What's that say? My
Got
husband
him a Dewey. What?
fast, smooth.
A D to the U to the I.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Was he or was he just like
Okay.
really tired?
Well, have y'all ever been woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning talking about DUI? I have.
What?
Yeah, they woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning out of my bed talking about you need to come with us. I said, no, the fuck I don't.
You got a DUI in the bed?
Yeah, asleep.
What?
Oh, Lord.
Yep. And I went to court and the judge was like, did they pull you over? I said, no. He said, did they take your license? I said, no. He said, how the hell did they lock you up for that then? I said, I was in the bed asleep. He said, dismissed.
Wow.
I know what's wrong with it. Ain't got no gas in it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did. Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh, God.
Well, I'm jumping off here. Good night, everybody.
You ain't going to bed.
No, the fuck I am.
Night,
Good night,
night.
Patsy.
I bet he'll. I bet he'll be back if I say he gets
I bet
embarrassed
I, I
easily.
bet I fuck, I bet I fucking won't. You ain't fucking playing no tomfoolery
I
with my
bet.
ass tonight.
I bet I
Why? What do you have
could,
to
and I
do
bet I
tomorrow?
can.
A little shit.
Whoops,
Mm-hmm.
he left us. He'll be. He'll be back. I can lure his ass back in. What should I say? What would get him back in, Savvy?
Why don't you start posting some of his old TikToks to your?
Well, he did get that truck stuck in the field, and Teddy LePew.
He he would block my butt. He would block my book.
for the 19th time.
Hey, I could tell the story when Ada went into labor.
Oh, yeah, I heard that one today.
Oh God, Bray, do you want me to tell that story? You didn't hear all of it, Patsy. I saved a good part. Bray, if you don't come back
know
in, I'm
our
gonna
life
spill the
stories.
beans. Oh, they don't know. There's some of them we can't tell. We've just kind of told the stupid ones.
Where did Brayton go?
He said he had to go to bed.
What? Saturday.
That don't mean screw. I'm about to go too.
Oh.
Y'all, he's a old man in a young body.
He said, "Why?"
Ain't that right,
Is
Teddy?
it the other way around? A
He just
young.
says, "Why?" See, we knew you were still in the chat. He says, "Why are y'all so worried about me?"
Is it an old man in a young body or a young man in an old body?
He's an old soul in a young body. Let me put it that way.
He's
Oh,
young.
okay.
He's young. He's just 30. He just turned 31.
Oh, okay.
I'm his older sister.
Yeah. You will be the big 40911.
Hi, Julie.
Hey, Julie.
Oh shit, Julie's in here. Hey, Julie. Julie, I
You hear
still ain't
Patsy
even
light
get
up.
man. Julie, I
Hey,
promise you,
Julie.
I still ain't even put my damn did my son's bathroom. It's still sitting in the floor.
He says I identify as 65.
Bye.
Shit, I identify as an alien. Shit.
I identify as the stalky.
I identify as having so much laundry that I'm sitting here late at night folding it.
Julie, I'm still trying to figure out how my short ass fixing to get up here and hang them damn lights all the way across that damn bathroom.
What kind of lights did you get, Patsy?
Man, my son got these damn blackout lights to go with his shower curtain and stuff. So when it like his whole shower curtain and everything glows in the dark.
Oh, I'd get dizzy
With these
taking the
black
shower
lights.
in that.
Is that not dangerous? Like, what? Like,
And then he even got a damn light for the damn toilet bowl.
oh, I've seen those.
Oh, Lord. He's going to think he's in the disco. You need to get him one of them disco balls.
Man,
My
I
seven.
swear he does, y'all. I am not bullshitting. We got a light for the damn toilet bowl.
He shouldn't have. He will have no excuse for missing it and dribbling on the seat.
Man,
My 7-year-old had me string lights all over, like around her window, in her closet, in her bedroom, and she's got an app on her iPad. She can go and change, like, the color patterns, and so it's just like a little sticky strip.
yeah.
But she'll have that thing where it's voice activated, and she'll be talking or singing, and that thing's just going nuts.
Lights
makes
Y'all,
me dizzy.
accuracy.
when
You're right.
when Savvy or her dad gets on to her, she gets upset. She goes to her room and gets on her iPad, and she calls me to get on to him.
Yeah, she'll text you.
Yeah, or she'll text me telling me they're being mean to me, Gams.
Yeah, Christy, that's what this one is. It's got a remote control and everything.
Or she'll text and put help.
Oh, hi,
there's
Brayton.
your hubby back.
Hello.
We called
I
his
knew,
bluff.
I knew you'd come back. You love us too much.
Well, I wasn't come back for the blackmail. I came back for the demi talk.
Okay, not the blackmail. We can
No, I
blackmail
thought
you.
well, I don't even care. You can't blackmail somebody that don't give a shit.
Well, that's true. Okay, go on with your Demi story.
I was just gonna say I think it's funny. So her iPad's connected to Savannah's phone, and so like, she can't call people, but she can FaceTime you. So you know when you get a FaceTime from Savannah's email address that she's about to be pissed as fuck because she got in trouble for something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and she'll text Uncle Bubba too. Oh, Julie, we were talking about blackmailing Brayton and then getting him back in here when he left a while ago.
My son knows not to mess with me when I have my red lights on in my room. It's the red light special. I'm pissed off. Don't come in there.
Uh-oh.
Do y'all
Hey,
know
yeah,
that you're supposed to sleep with red light. Like, there's a whole thing like turning your screen on your phone at night red and doing like the red light therapy thing, like on YouTube on your TV. It's supposed to
Yeah, I
be
ain't doing
healing for
that.
your
I ain't
body.
doing that Bill Nye the Science Guy bullshit.
I didn't expect you to, Grandpa.
Thank you, Julie. Someone has my fucking side.
Y'all are
What's
making
up? They
me.
not like us.
Hey, so when you
Yeah.
was talking about the light up toilet bowl thing, you may tell you something funny to do to somebody that regards a toilet seat.
Yeah.
Now I will say, speaking from experience, this will get your ass whooped with a leather belt.
Oh
Yes, it will.
shit.
Yes, it
So
do. Yes, it
you
do.
know that like them little the like fireworks, the little snappers you give little kids, they throw on the ground and they pop.
They're
Yeah.
poppers.
Yeah, get you some damn just whatever like clear
Pop.
wrapping paper tape, and you tape them some bitches on the bottom of the tabs on the toilet seat. So then when somebody sits down, they go boom.
Yeah, he did that to me. I thought I'd blowed my butthole off. I levitated off the toilet. And it was like 2 in the morning. I
Yeah,
went
and
and
you didn't get mad at me about that. You got mad at me because it left black marks on the damn toilet that wiped off with a fucking paper towel.
you remember that night you saran wrapped the hall coming out of the master bedroom when we all got in Savannah's bed and started yelling for help.
I put saran wrap across the door frame and then ran underneath it, beat on the bedroom door, and told Dad there was an emergency. Get up, hurry! And he come fucking stomping through like a fucking elephant, and he opened the door and ran straight into the damn saran wrap.
And it
And
knocked him back
now
about 10 feet.
I thought he was gonna punch me in the face.
I know everybody thinks we're nuts.
This
Well, at least we
bathroom
ain't.
is just gonna be so full of fucking lights. He's even got this thing on this sink that it changes colors when the water comes out of it.
You're going to be
I ain't
dizzy
never
when you
seen no.
go.
I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Oh, hold on. I'll show. Mm-hmm.
Where did y'all get this stuff at? Like, does Walmart have this, or like Lowe's, or what?
That'll make you have a seizure.
Savannah, you better be prepared because fucking Demi's gonna be asking for it before long.
I won't be surprised now. Now that I know about it, she will.
You better say no.
You'll hear my face go. Hold on. Let me. I gotta turn the light.
What
Oh
the
my
fuck?
gosh, that's cool.
Oh, I'd fall out of there naked.
Yeah. I don't know what this boy gonna do with all these damn lights, y'all.
Like that too.
Oh, I ain't even plugged it up yet. I ain't even did it.
So
Oh, you might be
Patsy,
electrocuted.
can I tell you what I think about the light up faucet?
What?
I have smoked dope, chewed rope, been to Maine, Spain, Spokane, Fort Wayne on cocaine, fought, fucked, farted, shot the moon, been around the world twice, and I've even seen two goats fuck at the marketplace. But I ain't never seen no shit like that before.
Yeah.
Patsy, they have a light up shower head too.
Oh yeah, they do. God, Lord, he's gonna want that next.
What you been doing tonight, Bray?
Well, I was cutting trees all afternoon.
Cutting trees, what the heck for?
You never
For
know
wood?
with him.
I was out in the woods with the chainsaw cutting trees and in the process trying to catch a fucking trespasser.
Okay, was there a purpose in cutting the trees or just for fun?
For wildlife.
And
Okay,
I'm working on a food plot for my deer and turkeys.
that makes sense. I was just wondering if you like had a manic episode and decided to go cut down some trees or what.
No, I like to cut down invasive species.
Okay,
No,
that makes
what
sense.
he means by a plot, he's making like this big square grass thing where the deer will come out and feed out in the open. So he's making
It's
a
not a
clearing.
grass. It's not a grass plot. It's a food plot.
I was
Oh,
gonna
well,
say
I call
food plot.
it's a big square landing,
Well,
like.
I'm not fucking growing Bermuda. I'm growing clover.
Well, tell me about the trespassers you found out there on our land.
I don't know who the fuck they were because I didn't want to get shot.
You
Damn.
had a trespasser, and I had a Walmart stalker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the stalker over somebody that's turkey hunting on your property and you ain't got nothing to fucking shoot back with.
Oh, Brayton, I'll give you his phone number because now he wants me to leave my husband and marry him.
Are you serious?
Oh
I'm
God.
dead serious.
Oh
Huh?
my gosh.
We're talking about
You talking about you talking about Timu Mike Tyson?
Yep.
Yeah. Yes, he
he
will not.
started calling Julie. He started calling my husband again yesterday afternoon.
He called me from two different damn numbers, and I blocked both of them.
Yeah, I finally had to block him because he was getting out of control.
Oh my
Oh no,
gosh.
he wanted you to leave your husband.
He wants me to leave my husband and he wants me to marry him and be his wife and do all the deeds with him.
Oh
Does he?
my.
Does he want you to
Well,
have him
hey,
wash dishes at the
look
Cracker
on
Barrel?
look on the bright side. He ain't got no teeth, so he can't chew
No.
on it.
Oh, hell no. I like my men with teeth.
Me too.
Thank you, Christy. I'm glad someone appreciates my commentary.
And I also like my men that work a job.
Mm-hmm.
Not so.
Well, that knocks me out. I live off the government.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody's got to do it.
I mean, I've just lived my life off y'all's tax dollars. Thank you.
You're
Shut
I
the
welcome.
live
fuck
off.
up.
While you live on
I'm
our.
tired of working. I'm
I
tired
live
of it,
off of it.
Grandpa.
I live
I
off
don't
of.
want. I don't want to go to school.
I live off an allowance.
Hey, Patsy.
Huh?
Well, that's too damn bad.
I know. Oh
Y'all just
Lord.
y'all just made me have to go have an ice cream sandwich.
What is this fucking Legoland?
I don't know. I don't know either.
What's that mean?
People be like, "You make me need a cigarette. You make me want to drink," and then you're over here. Y'all make me want an ice cream sandwich.
No, I done ate that sucker.
Why do you
I,
want an ice
I
cream
eat that.
sandwich?
I eat that during your goat roping session.
Damn.
It'd be
Thanks.
like that sometimes. You'll have that on them big
Leslie.
jobs.
Yo, it's her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I don't know who we're talking about, but happy birthday.
Days of our lives. It's her birthday. She turned 85,000 years old today.
Oh my goodness. I'm surprised she's
Like
still
sand
standing.
through the hourglass. These
Yep.
are the days of our lives.
No, those are the days of our lives. These are the days of our lives.
That's what I
So,
just said, and you ruined it.
no, you said those.
I said, these are the days of our lives.
Y'all, he said those, didn't he?
No, he said these. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you. See, everybody's a damn critic, but we got some supporters in here.
Shut the
Well,
hell
you are
Okay.
my
up.
father, so I have to take your side sometimes.
Damn. I mean, no, I'm just not even going there. I'm not even gonna. Nope.
It's probably
I'm just gonna.
wise.
I'm gonna stop myself.
Mm-hmm.
Tab, you gonna have to go get your baby girl one of them lights for that sink.
Oh my God, she would shit. I mean, girlfriend would love that.
Could you? Gabby would never want to get. Gabby would never want to get off the toilet if it lit up.
No. Y'all, you should see our bathtubs sometimes. They'll get those little bath bombs that have the light up like prizes inside, and it's just like a little ice cube and it lights up when the little sensors touch the water. And they'll have me turn the lights out in the bathroom. They've got bubbles and bath bombs and these little light up cubes everywhere.
That
Well, there was
Snapchat. That Snapchat you sent me of y'all at the Mexican restaurant tonight when John was dipping his chip in the
Ricky
cheese dip,
Bobby.
and Gabby couldn't wait to get her little chip in there, and then she stirred it up to her first knuckles on all four fingers, and then lost her chip in the cheese dip.
She's always knuckles deep in that damn cheese dip.
well, I know. So speaking about them bath bombs, I went over to Vanna's house one night, and she had both the girls in the bathtub, and they had one of them bath bomb things, and I was like, "Who shit in the tub?"
Damn.
They mixed them and it turned brown.
Yep.
Yeah, they mixed them, and it looked like pond water, and I was like, "Which one of y'all shit in the tub?"
Savannah, they have for your faucet for your bathtub, they have lights. So when you're running the water, they light up, and then you can get some lights that go inside the tub so they stay lit up.
Yes, look, the little circle ones.
Yes.
Hey, that's a
We have reached the point of ADHD to the point where we're mixing electricity and water on purpose.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna lose their butthole.
If they got one.
They gonna get the Brazilian thing, the
Somebody
hose
going
right.
somebody gonna get their lower unit electrocuted.
Man.
I don't have a lower unit. I had mine took out.
Me too.
I'm
Best
ready to
thing
get
I
mine
ever
out.
did. Best thing I ever did my whole life.
Well, my son's learning a very important lesson, y'all.
What?
Not to be going outside playing in poison ivy and start scratching his manhood.
Oh
Oh
no.
no,
Mmm.
that's bad.
Sorry, but he wasn't scratching.
Shit, I'm
Brayton.
just saying.
Right.
And he's learning a very important lesson.
Is it
Oh
not gotten any
God.
better?
Yeah, it's getting better.
He'll be back in 5 to 7 business days.
Now the doctors can give them a shot that will help dry that up real quicker.
At least it wasn't poison sumac.
Jesus.
See, that's one thing I've been blessed with. I could lay down and take a nap in poison ivy. Don't do shit to me.
My husband is severely allergic. He has a massive scar on his forehead from poison ivy.
I thought that's where he got run over by a car on a bicycle.
That's what he tells people.
Oh,
That's a fucking
Damn.
elaborate lie.
My
She
husband is
just straight
full
cold
of.
snitched on her husband.
do what,
That's
Paige?
like
I said she just straight cold snitched on him.
I didn't even know it was poison ivy. I thought some bitch got ran over.
Well, that's what he's always told us, that when he was little, he was riding a bicycle, the car ran over him.
Now that happened, but that's not how he got that scar on his forehead.
Damn.
Brayden making up all the stories.
Well, I'm fixing to start making up stories for my scars because so I cut the end of my elbow off.
Yeah, because he thought he was Bo
Well,
Duke off that side.
hang on. Uh, and so I got it stitched up, and then the
You
next day I
better
had a
shut
race.
you better
Let
shut
let.
your mouth.
So I got it stitched up, and then I had to race. Well, I got in a wreck in the first corner and ripped it all open, and had to get sewed back up. So the scar is like pretty rough looking. But how I did it, so you like run and jump like sideways into like a recliner. Well, that's what I did, and my elbow went down like in between the cushion and caught like a
Well, them
staple
big
in the
old
wood.
staples. And it cut nearly the whole end of his elbow off.
What the hell did
There
you do
wasn't,
that for?
there wasn't nothing but bone sticking out of his
I,
elbow.
I, I, I just jumped in it to watch TV, and I jumped in it and wound up in an emergency room.
Well, that's interesting.
And when you tell people like, what happened to your elbow? Recliner. I'm fixing to start telling people I got ran over by a car when I was on my bicycle as a kid.
Exactly. You got to make a better story for your battle wounds.
And we
Yeah,
can
because
leave
then you
that
tell them that, and they just look at you like they're,
story ended right there.
oh, is there more to the story?
No.
Brayton?
I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know what's missing from that story, and I kind of don't
Oh,
even want to know.
praise God. Praise God.
But I
Okay.
will say this: I do remember this part was so my dad's one of those like if something happens, he's the last person on earth to be like, yeah, we need to go to the doctor. Like he'd be like, we'll throw some super glue on it. It should be all
Oh
right.
my gosh.
And so, well, when it first happened, like it didn't hurt. Like I just felt like I hit my funny bone. And then I put my hand on my elbow, and it just looked like red Kool-Aid got spilled everywhere.
Mm.
So I run in the kitchen. Mom throws a rag over it. Dad's asleep on the couch. We'd just come in from practice at the racetrack, and
I started screaming when I seen it.
mom's like, Mom, because you can see the bone sticking out. And mom goes, we gotta go to the emergency room. Dad's like, no, no, it's all right. And he pulled the washcloth back, and he goes, yep, we're going to the hospital.
Boys will be boys.
And then the emergency room doctor, I don't know, I saw it some bitch like 10 times in 1 year. To the point where he yelled at my parents and told them I was job security.
Damn.
Okay, let's just end the story there and let's call it quits before you have a memory recap.
I'm good with that, but I have no idea what you're referring to.
How
Okay,
are you
good.
not curious to know?
Nope.
How are you
Well, if
not?
you're if you're saying nope, I damn sure don't want you to say it because I don't have a fucking clue. Weather's nice outside, ain't it?
Oh my gosh.
It sure is. It finally quit raining.
I went to the Amish greenhouse today and got a shit ton more plants, and I planted all
Wow.
kind of stuff all evening.
I still am flabbergasted to the point I don't know what happened to my sister, but it's just like a light switch hit, and boom, she turned into a cat lady that plants shit.
Damn.
Cat lady that plants shit.
If she's got a
Like
green thumb, she can grow anything.
I can't even kill nothing. I spray Roundup on everything and can't even kill the shit.
Shit.
I'm still learning.
Bro, what do you want?
So, what's everybody doing?
Is
Folding
About ready
Rebel
to
laundry.
get
more
into
relaxed?
bed.
Is Rebel more relaxed now, Patsy?
Yeah.
Good.
He's still like skittish a little bit.
Horrible.
Oh, I meant to ask you, where'd you get those light things for the faucet?
Oh, Amazon.
Oh, sweet. I definitely need to look at some of those little things, especially one probably more for the bathtub.
Mm-hmm. You can get them all.
Okay, so
No, no, no,
all
no,
right, no, no,
no,
no, you
no,
tell
no,
off on so Jeepin just texted me
no,
the
no,
shit that was missing from that
no.
fucking story,
Tell us, please.
Oh, damn.
and
It'll
and
make Patsy feel proud of me.
And might I say, all the shit she fucking tells about me, oh, how the fucking tables have turned.
Right? And
Damn.
jeez.
No,
Y'all,
no.
listen,
The tea's fixing to get fucking spilt.
he was crying really hard because he had never been sewed up before, and I leaned over trying to console him.
Yeah,
And
she
so,
leaned over trying to console me while they got me all fucking jacked up on Mountain Dew, and that bitch let one fucking rip.
Oh,
Just, "Arr."
I did. I farted right in front of the doctor.
Shit, I
oh,
don't give a damn about that either. Shit. Better out than
and
in.
and then she looked at me like I fucking did it.
Damn.
I tried the blank braid for it.
Here I am bleeding and crying at like 12 years old because this dude's trying to fucking sew up a damn uh, Build-A-Bear on my fucking elbow, and then she
But
farts and tries to blame it on me.
but he's crying really hard, and he didn't say fart. He looked up at me and quit crying and said, "Mom, you tooted."
Damn.
But it wasn't a real bad fart. It was just like one of them little doops. I had to lean too far.
Better out
Mm.
than in.
I was so embarrassed.
Hey, do you remember that time when I was in the emergency room and they put me on morphine and then found out I was allergic to it?
Yes, Savannah was
It
with me that night.
and then I kept yelling at the doctor, telling him I wanted the chrome thing on the bottom of the door for my fucking truck.
Damn.
Oh,
Like the kick plate that all the doors have on them. I kept yelling at the doctor, telling him I wanted that thing to come off the door so I could put it on my truck.
Shit.
I thought
and
that
I,
was Demerol.
yeah, it was. It
Yeah,
was
you're right. It
Demerol.
was Demerol. Yep.
Okay.
I remember I left you out in the parking lot, passed out in the parking lot because I couldn't pick you up. I had to run in and tell them to come and get you out. I was afraid somebody's going to run over your ass.
Good times, and all the copays.
And I remember the nurse was asking all these questions, and they asked him if he was active, and I thought they meant like, did he play sports and stuff? I didn't know they meant, active, active. And I thought, oh Lord, it took a few minutes for that.
That was a weird fucking tangent to go on.
Well, that was a weird question for me to be slow coming in.
On that note, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Well, you were young.
Lord.
You were young. That's not nothing to be embarrassed. Me being stupid, I didn't realize what the question meant.
They're like, "Are you active?" And she's like, "Yeah, he races motocross."
Damn.
Oh
I
my
know they,
gosh, that's funny.
I know they thought I had to be stupid.
Hi, Tina.
Mm.
Hey, Tina.
Tina, welcome to the shit show.
Yeah, you know that's what it's called.
Jeepin's a fucking rootin' tootin' cowgirl.
Oh, shut up.
You
That made Patsy proud of me.
know it ain't no shame in my damn game.
There definitely wasn't none in mine that night.
Hey, I'll tell y'all this much. My new coworker that I got to share my office with drives me fucking batshit crazy. So I have recently started just intentionally just fucking letting them rip out loud.
Oh my gosh.
This dude tells him howdy all the time. It's driving Brayton
So
crazy.
so like I
What the heck?
walk out the door. I walk out the door, like go fix a cup of coffee. Turn around, walk back in. Howdy. I set my cup of coffee down. I'll go to the bathroom, use the bathroom. 2 minutes later, walk back in. Howdy. Last Monday, that somebody's told me howdy 26 fucking times.
Brayton, you need to get that fart spray.
Oh no, I told the owner of the company that I would pay out of my pocket to build a fucking wall down the middle of the office.
And then he didn't say howdy the other day, and Brayton sent me a screenshot.
So yeah, so finally, so I ended up like I just had enough of his shit, and I just called in sick to work because I didn't want to fucking listen to him. And I never call in sick to work ever. And So I walk in the next day. He didn't say howdy, and I'm like, I'm gonna punch this motherfucker in the throat if he tells me howdy. Well, he didn't, but I sat down, opened my email, and he's 15 foot away and sends me an email that says, Howdy, Brayton.
No way.
He sent me a screenshot of it.
I sent her a fucking picture of it. I about fucking just raged out. I about fucking blacked out.
Damn.
Now all the other coworkers, like I've been like, this motherfucker driving me crazy. Now they think it's funny and they intentionally walk by my office door and they're like, howdy.
Oh my gosh.
We need to get you a T-shirt with howdy on it, and you wear it to work every day.
Mm-hmm.
I have now considered howdy a cuss word.
Well, I guess I'm gonna start using that.
I'm about to howdy my foot up his ass if he don't quit telling me that
I
shit.
told his dad the other night I was going to send Brad a text and say howdy, but I was afraid he'd block me.
Damn.
And he would have.
No, I wouldn't. And I mean, I hate to sound petty, but when you hear that shit 20 plus times a day, it eventually starts driving you crazy.
Yeah.
I told him to tell him to shut the fuck up.
Well, I at least have to pretend like I'm professional. Well, y'all have a good night.
I'm going to bed too. I'll see y'all ladies and gents tomorrow.
Howdy.
Not, howdy. Not, everybody.